Hi, my name is Justice Miles, and these are my 6 tips for dance training. Number 1 is get to know your body and your unique instrument. Each dancer is so different, each human is so different, and we're all going to need different things. And so as you start to grow and learn more and more, you might notice that you favor strength or flexibility a little more. And so if you favor strength more, you might want to add more stretching or yoga into your routine and tailor it. If you have more flexibility, you might want to add more strength training. If you want to learn more about this, I highly recommend these 2 resources. There's a book called The Dancer's Way by Linda H. Hamilton, where she discusses this in addition to warming up and cooling down, which is so important. And the other resource I'd recommend is Dance Masterclass has a wonderful course called The Science of Flexibility by Dr. Darcy Lee, where she discusses the science of flexibility and training flexibility. And it's a really excellent course. I highly recommend it. Number 2, I would say, is focus on the details. There's a lot of exercises that may appear to be simple, but will really help you in the long run. There might be a lower core exercise or a glute exercise that is a game changer for you, because now you're really stabilizing these muscles and are really able to grow. Think about, where is the placement of your weight on your feet? All of these things are going to really make a big difference. So don't overlook small details. Small details can really make a big difference. Number 3 is think of the idea of stability and release when dancing. It can be very common to think, okay, I need to, contract all my muscles, or I need to release all my muscles. And actually, a combination of the two and having nuance in that is really going to serve the complexity of dance. So realizing that, it might be that your core and your glute are stabilizing as your femur is releasing, or you're able to stabilize and then have a limb be free. So it might actually be more and more a practice of figuring out which muscles are engaging and which muscles are releasing to really be able to dance fully. Number 4 is dance is diverse. If you look at dance internationally from different styles and different cultures, you will see that dance is incredibly diverse. And there are all types of dancers. There's dancers of all ages. There's dancers of all body types. There's dancers of all skin colors. There's dancers of all sexual orientations. There's also integrated dance companies where there's dancers with wheelchairs and dancers with all different types of backgrounds. And so as you start to explore more and more, find inspiration in the fact that there are many different perspectives and many different ways to move the body. And you can read on so many different people. There's a great book that I read in graduate school called 50 Contemporary Choreographers. And, these are just some of the many choreographers that exist in the world, and their stories are really unique on how they came to dance, what inspired them. And I highly recommend reading people's bios, reading about different styles of dance, watching different styles of dance. It will really inspire you to see that there's many different stories, many different entry points into the field. So you will really see that it's a diverse, robust field with many different perspectives and many different possibilities. Number 5 would be honor your voice. Take choreography and improvisation classes. They will really allow you to learn how to write movement poetry. I feel like the dance classes, you're being exposed to different literature, different sentence structure, grammar, things like that. And then the choreography and the improvisation classes are your time to write poetry, to figure out what movements work with your body, your voice, what you want to explore conceptually. So I highly recommend that. And last but not least, listen to your body. You really can feel everything that's happening in your body. And I think, teachers can see your alignment. They can see how you, do a step, how you emote, how you are executing choreography. But it can be difficult for the eye to see if there's an overuse injury or something going on with your health. And so That's why getting a really good physical therapist and a doctor is really important, because if you feel that something isn't quite right with your body, they can help you and they can give you exercises or just help treat you so your body is healthy and strong and able to express itself in a free way. So, thank you so much for your time. These are my tips, and happy dancing.